The task that I'm presenting here is for a Year 8 Geography class following the unit Changing Nations. This activity is intended to occur during key learnings surrounding migration, including push and pull factors which contribute to population movements. In this activity, students will be working in small groups to create an interactive map display. These groups will then be assigned a case study country. Now, the case study countries have been selected due to their current environmental and humanitarian crises that have contributed to mass migration. So students will be examining factors such as war and conflict, poverty and famine, natural disasters and global warming, which have contributed to this population movement. So for this worked example, I have selected the case study country of Syria. On screen, you can see I've just gathered a population pyramid from an interactive map published by ArcGIS, and now I'm going to insert that data into my own presentation so that it can support my investigation. Students will be provided with a list of different online tools and resources that they can access to gain this kind of data and information, which they can then implement into their own displays. Students will also be presented with a list of the types of information and data they need to include in their display. So right now I've accessed the migration data portal to gain some information about the number of refugees and asylum seekers from Syria. So this website has a wealth of information that students can look through, but they really need to think about what is crucial for them to include within their display. Now, ThingLink is a great website to use for students when they're creating their virtual displays because it's really simple to navigate and to embed different types of media. So here I'm just putting a little bit of information about a prominent site and I'm inserting an image. So this activity is great because it allows students to deepen their knowledge and understanding surrounding population movement, whilst also supporting the development of key geographical skills. Furthermore, this activity also allows students to actively develop their digital literacy skills to create, communicate, and collaborate. At the end of the activity, students will share their group's virtual display with the rest of the class and the teacher. This can be done through class teams or a similar interface. Groups will have developed a virtual artifact which can be accessed by other students, thus extending their learning. So right now I'm just exploring that worked example that I produced. Now students can also embed links to other relevant websites that their peers can then access when they're exploring their virtual display. So this really goes beyond what could be done if students were to just produce a traditional poster display, or even if they were to produce a presentation through PowerPoint. By using an interface such as this, it really creates a level of interaction and engagement that wasn't achievable in the past without the use of this kind of technology. Using an application like ThingLink really helps students create those connections between the different content that they have learnt, thus deepening their understanding.